Sometimes during examination, you are tested on a topic like this, and then you are asked to make analysis. Because germination is a process, we can look at activities taking place and various look at variables that are taking place during that germination. Because it's a process, it takes time. And because it's a growth, we can measure it. It has to do with growth over time. That means that we can look at the extent of growth, okay, and the time taken to achieve that growth. The time taken to achieve that growth. So you may be asked to, find out, maybe by experiments. You plant the seed and you put that seed under favorable conditions, as we have mentioned it, and you now monitor the number of days that it takes for that plant to reach any particular height. In fact, in a PG germination, you may be asked to look at the period when the cotyledon that was carried above the soil drops off the plant. Now, through that, we can have data. We can have a data that is going to include days and length of the plumule. So you can have data that talks about days and length of what? Plumule. Can have something like this. So we can begin to calculate day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 till day maybe 21. You understand what I'm saying now? Good. And the length of plumule. Normally for the first 5 days, we are not going to have any length. Okay? Especially for the first 3 days, we may not have any length. That's when the seed absorbs water, swells up. Can you remember the third thing that happens now? The tester splits open. That process will be taking place maybe through the first 3 days. And on the 4th and 5th day, you can now have the radicle emerging and the plumule also, emerging, especially the hypocotyl. So at some place, you will have 0.5 cm when you are measuring length. Maybe by the 5th day, you now have 1 cm. So this one is measured in centimeter. You can have 0.5, 1. Maybe you can have 2. Maybe by day 7, you already have 4 cm. You can have maybe 7 cm and have 10 cm. And by the time maybe 7, 10 cm, 12, 14, and it goes like that. So you may be asked to plot a graph that shows the time, particularly day or time, okay, in hours against one, another. So of course, when you have solid graph, okay, you will have the growth here, or the length of root or shoot. You understand it? And you have time. Your own time may be in hours, okay, or it may also be measured in days. So it may be day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, day 8, day 9, day 10. So definitely throughout the period of germination, your graph will definitely be that during this period, you cannot measure any growth in length within the first few days. So the first 3 days, you will not be able to measure the length or the growth in length. But after the first 3 days, it is possible for you to now begin to have something like this that grows, because this one shows that as the days are now increasing, you understand it now, there is now growth. This one will be 0. This one could be 0.5 cm length in centimeter. This one could be 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 4, and you have it on and on like that. So it shows that the shoot is elongating. You have elongation, and days are going by as that one is taking place. So you may be asked to, do some things concerning the process of germination. While we, close the class on germination today, I would like you to work on this assignment, and I would like you to do it and make observations on all these things that we have discussed together. So your assignment is going to be an activity. You will plant a bean seed in a small can filled with loamy soil. Okay. Add a little water and leave the set up in an open space. Then you observe the germination process for 2 weeks. So you observe the germination process for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks. And then as we are having further opportunities, for this kind of activity, one may also use other medium that is different from loamy soil. If even cotton wool, moist cotton wool. You could plant the seeds in moist cotton wool. You can open up moist cotton wool and you put some water, a little water, and make it moist. Not really completely wet, moist. Just put it in, maybe a petri dish and put cotton wool. Put the seeds inside cotton wool and cover it up with the cotton wool and leave it and make sure that it has access to air and is placed in an open place. You will observe the seed will germinate. Why? Because out of what you have done, the conditions are favorable. You have provided all the conditions. The enzymes are already there in the seed. Make sure that the seeds are viable. Put it in, normal ambient environmental temperature. Okay, normal temperature. And make sure that moisture is there. So when moisture is there, it's going to grow. So you are going to observe epigil, germination in a bean seed. Why we do that? Until we meet again in another class, I wish you a nice time. You are welcome.